Alrighty then, hello everyone, my name is Caden and welcome back to more Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky SC. Last time we fought a freaking dragon. Incredible. This time, we're supposed to be going on vacation to the Kingfisher Inn because they've apparently figured out the location of Ouroboros' like base, and we're gonna be invading it soon, and we've already done all the side quests for this chapter, which is already terrifying, honestly, but oh boy. Up. You know what? Screw it. We ain't gonna fight. Let's just get straight into it, shall we? Show me this place, please. Ah! I need to put Chloe back in the team. I am intimidated. Very intimidated, in fact. First of all, we've completed all the side quests already, meaning this is gonna be... meaning the game is, like, saying... To me, that's the game saying, hey, prepare yourself. This is a story-heavy chapter. Are we finally gonna get Estelle and Joshua back together again? We might. But at what cost, potentially? Is what I'm scared of. Kevin! And here's the rest of them. What? What are you doing here? Kevin, what are you doing here? Oh, it's a long and harrowing story. We happened to run into him on the road. So we invited him to join us. On the road? Why are you traveling again, Kevin? To be honest, my goal was to investigate the Amberl Tower. After we said our goodbyes and rolling, I've been running around looking into all the towers. All the towers? From your tone, I take it you have visited the other towers. Yep, I've been busy with that pretty much. That's why I was kind of AWOL during the whole dragon business. Sorry I couldn't give you a hand with that. Figured you guys might come out here for a break after that, so... That makes sense. Well then, should we have a sit down right now? How's about we do it over dinner? That'll help the information flow freely, you know? Oh yeah. So you're really staying here, Kevin? Well, from what I hear, this is a pretty famous inn, right? Like your friend said, I figured I'd join in the festivities, if you don't mind. That's kind of out of the blue. You have helped us out a lot, though. What do you think, guys? I got a problem with it. It is a nice way to settle our debt to the good father. Yeah, I wanted to say too. I see no reason to object. I wonder if it's fate bringing us together. Well, if he's here, then let's have some fun. Thank you. Ain't much in the way of things, but if you still got stuff that needs doing, I'd be happy to tag along. Use me as much as you need. So wait, oh, so he's oh god, I'm kind of scared by this development.
Oh, okay.
These three are my teammates. I'm kind of scared. This chapter is scaring me, honestly. It's terrifying me, actually. Let's be real. Okay. Let's relax. Excellent. Let's go check in, then. I'm scared. Thank you very much for choosing to stay at the Kingfisher Inn. Allow me to show you to your rooms. Yes, please do. This is the room where we have set aside for the ladies. Wow, this is lovely. It feels peaceful too. This is the room we used the last time we stayed here, right? We ended up having to sneak into the band base and didn't really get much time to enjoy it. Yes, I hope you can spend a bit more time in it this time. I did at least get to spend one night in a comfortable bed at that time. The way I remember, Shara drank you under the table and laid you out like a sack of garbage. This time I'll be able to drink to my heart's content. This is the room we have set aside for the gentlemen, but... Madam, there's not enough room. I'm sorry, there must have been some confusion about your party size. You may use the room next door for the men as well. Alright, I got jumped out on this train at the last second. You guys pick rooms and I'll roll with it. How about it? I have no preference. I don't care much either way. Well then, I shall share a room with Agate. Wait a second. What's with the sun desire to bunk with me? Is it not obvious, Agate? A raven with clipped wings, mended by a tender-hearted young girl. I would be a failure of a bard if I did not hear every detail of that encounter, and so... Huh? What? Agate, try not to murder him, okay? Although, I'm sort of curious as to how it went down myself. But we just talked is all. That doesn't make us any less interested in hearing about it. Maybe more so, in fact. Perhaps we should hear the whole story before calling it a night, hmm? Come now, you two. Don't tease Tita so much. I feel bad for her. Regardless, I would ask Zen and Kevin to share the other room.
I have no problem with that. Hey, I'm not one to stand in the way of a good time, so sure.
Allow me to show you to your room.
Now hang on, we are not done with this conversation. Hey! Yeah, sounds like things got kinda crazy. So there really was an ancient dragon nesting in Liberal. And warned about the Aurora before flying off, huh?
Yeah, makes my head spin just thinking about everything that happened. What I really don't get is why Ragnar couldn't tell us anything about the Aurora either.
Actually, there is a line in the Testaments this reminds me of. And the goddess, having bequeathed her treasure, sent forth the holy beast to observe the path the children of men would take.
A holy beast.
I guess a dragon would fit that capacity, wouldn't it?
It certainly does seem like Ragnar. The more pertinent point, I feel, is the command to observe. They may simply watch over us, and we're commanded not to interfere.
Well, I hope that is. Well, one way or another, I think this makes it look like the Aurora exists. I think we can even start to piece things together thanks to what I've found in my poking around.
Right, you were investigating the towers. Did you find anything out?
A little bit, yeah. I think you guys are familiar with those weird machines on the top of each tower, right? Did you know they're currently glowing?
Yeah, I remember seeing that one was all lit up. I don't quite get what that has to do with the Aurora, though.
Well, Captain Schwartz mentioned something to me. Something weird happened in that room where you fought Alan Richard just before that mechanical monster showed up, right?
Oh, yeah. If I remember right, after the gospel was used, all the lights in the ruins went out. And then there was this voice out of nowhere giving us a warning and the pillars all sunk into the floor. Right, the warning about the first barrier being no longer operative, and the device towers being enabled, as I recall.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. So on a hunch, I just double-checked the timing with some witnesses. Those 4 towers started lighting up and stuff at the same time the gospel was used.
You're kidding. So the device towers the warning mentioned are...
The 4 towers in Liberal and the machines at their peaks. I don't got any other explanation, at least.
So to sum up then, the ruins beneath Gransel Castle are what produces this first barrier. However, when Colonel Richard used the gospel, this barrier was eliminated. And in its place, the device towers were activated. Presumably to produce a second barrier of some sort. A second barrier? But why would you...
If you're gonna protect something, you always want to make sure you have a backup. Doesn't answer the questions of what kind of barrier it is or what the hell is it a barrier for, though. About that, I'm starting to think it's something to hide the location of the Aurora.
That's right, the Aurora wasn't in the castle ruins. But it's still supposed to be somewhere in Liberal, right?
Exactly. And if we assume the Society's goal is to obtain the Aurora, then I think we can say their experiments are part of the plan to further that goal.
They need to do all that just to... The experiments, the Gospels, and the Aurora? It seems they are more tightly interwoven than we first believed. And the one sitting at the loom would be this man called the Professor. Yeah, it's all him. The same guy who put the Gospel on Ragnar's head and made him attack Bose. And the one who... Estelle?
What's up, Estelle? You got awfully quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah, about this professor. I think he's the one who made Joshua leave in the first place. What? Wait a moment. You mean he's the one who orchestrated the events that brought Joshua into your home, and then made him leave the way he did? I think so. And I bet he's the one who manipulated Colonel Richard and Kurt's memories.
You're kidding. We do not have an explanation for Kurt's memories, it is true. Why do you think this is?
Well, you see, Estelle explains that she can't remember the identity of one man she met the day Joshua disappeared. That really happened.
Is this another thing you've been trying to shoulder all by yourself or something?
Not exactly, but... Sorry, I guess it's kind of late to bring it up now. I don't think there can be any doubt at this point, though. It's safe to say that this person must be the one responsible for all of our trouble. He's clearly a man of twisted morals.
Yes, we'll need to be careful.
Sorry, Tita. I didn't mean to bring up all this serious junk when we just came out here to relax. Oh, no. It's okay, Estelle. It's just, I was wondering why someone would do things like this. Make everyone so unhappy. Make Joshua suffer. I just don't get it. Ah, Tita, don't worry about trying to understand a weirdo like that, okay? You just need to worry about being Tita. Right, Agate?
Well, you keep dragging me into these conversations.
We needed that, I think. Kevin?
Oh, nothing. So I thought we'd call that enough information swapping for one day. It'd be a crime to let all this wonderful food go waste.
Can't say no to that. Yes, let's leave the debate aside for now. Instead, let us navigate the force of meats through the rivers of liquor. Merriment awaits. Rivers of liquor, Lenheim? Oh, shit. That was an unfortunate metaphor. Oh, please, Shara, do not make me swim. Shara, please! I swear to God, if the screen turns back to color and Olivia's on the floor, I swear to God. And so Estelle and her friends set about enjoying their holiday. I'm still scared. Wakey, wakey. Get up. Setting aside their cares for a while, they slumbered peacefully and woke as they wished to come the dawn. Friggin' Olivia! Let me serenade you while I can. I feel so bad for the three on his boat. In the morning, they borrowed a couple of boats and enjoyed an excursion on the lake. Oh, oh dear, here we go. Hell yeah. Oh! Ugh. Oh! Noon saw a pleasant lunch with no small bit of horseplay. Vision. And the evening was perfect for setting a fishing line and letting hours disappear. The time passed quickly by the idyllic shores of the lake. That was so much fun. It was. It feels like we've been refreshed body and soul. Yes, it's been a while since I've had this much fun without drinking. Shara, minors in the room, influences, etc. And were you slamming back some kind of fruity liquor like a fiend while we were fishing? Oh, honey, please. Something that light doesn't even count. Right, Princess? Tita? I think I will invoke, royal prerogative to refrain from commenting. On a tangent from that, though, Estelle, you're really very good at fishing. You think so? Yeah, you are. You pull them up one after another. It's been a hobby since she was little. Speaking of, Kevin made quite a showing for himself, too. I noticed that. He really seems to like to fish. He definitely knows how to handle a rod and whatnot, that's for sure. If he's got a bit better, he might even be a good rival for me. But not everything has to be a competition, Estelle. Still, though, it's a lovely evening. Estelle, what is it? Nothing. I think I need to go enjoy that lovely evening for a bit. I'll be back for dinner. I understand. Don't be gone too late or I'll eat your portion too. Yeah, I know. See you guys later. Estelle. Shara, Don't worry, Tita. I'd like you to leave her alone for a little while, if that's okay. This is about Joshua, isn't it? A good guess. The evening was just as lovely back then, too. Wonder if we have to go to the spot. Yep. Ah, what a pretty sunset. It's just like that time. The sky, the sunset, the water. It's all just like before. Everyone's having fun, but it's not really the same at all, is it? I'm hopeless, aren't I? I've made up my mind to chase after him at my own pace, but Mom and Joshua must be laughing at me. That's right. I did play it once during the dream. I wonder if I can do it again. Hmm. Hmm. What the? Hmm? Kevin?
That was really pretty, Estelle.
Kevin? What are you doing out here?
I came because I was curious who was belling out the melodies. Gotta admit, I didn't think it would be you. So I guess you do have hobbies other than sneakers and fishing, huh?
Harmonika's playing kind of a character for me, huh?
Nah, no, hardly. It suits you. Gotta be honest, I think you're better at fishing, but
You can just come out and tell me I'm bad. Even I don't think I'm really good at this.
you made a couple technical mistakes, sure. But what matters is music is the heart. And that little performance of yours carried your heart. Trust me.
Oh, thanks.
Mind if I get a little closer?
Oh, sure, go ahead.
Got a question I'd like to ask you. Estelle, what are you gonna say when you meet this boyfriend of yours?
Huh?
From what I've gathered, he left under what we might call, circumstances. Heavy ones. Even if you finally catch up to him. Have you thought about what you're going to say to him after all this?
I had convinced myself I was gonna drag him back even if I had to pull him by the hair. But I don't think I can really do something that forceful or crazy. To be completely honest, I don't know if what I have to say will even reach Joshua.
And even knowing all that, you're still set on finding him.
Yeah. I've thought a lot about Joshua's situation and my own failings. No matter how hard I try, though, the words to deal with it all don't come to me when I just sit around. So, I'll just let the words come when I finally meet him.
What?
After all, my feelings aren't mine alone, alright? There's something that grew between Joshua and I when we were together. So, I think I'll only really be able to find those words once I see him again. Once we meet, our hearts will do the talking. That's why I refuse to worry about that until we find him. I mean, sometimes I get a little sentimental, but sure, but let's just call that ladies' privilege.
Oh man. That didn't go according to the steps at all.
What?
Step 1, Estelle is all sentimental and down. Step 2, Estelle worries over a comment from me. Step 3, I follow up nicely. Step 4, Estelle starts feeling better and her opinion of me rises sharply because of it. See? Profit. Hey, that was the brilliant plan I was aiming for, but somehow you skipped steps 2 and 3, and thus 4, I think.
Sorry. You're still a good priest, Kevin. You do pay attention to people with worries like me.
Well, it's true, that's part of a priest's job. I gotta admit I was paying attention to you for reasons that are more personal, Estelle.
Huh? What are you...
Oh, that thought.
What? Now I'm... What is it?
Not sure. Looks like a boat's approaching. I think someone's inside it.
What?
Hmm?
Oh. Kurt! What the... What do you do? Why is Kurt here? Kurt!
What happened to him? I patched him up as best I can, but his wounds are pretty serious. He'll have to stay bedbound for a while.
Poor Kurt.
Never thought I'd see the day where Kurt gets thrashed like this. That'll happen.
Kurt and his team were really close to finding the Society's base from what Lugren told us. Which means Annalise and Karna and Grant should have been with... Oh no!
This is bad.
I called Lugren at the inn's phone. He's contacting the other branches in the Royal Army now. But... If things have gone wrong, Annalise and the others will... We know. Don't panic.
We need to get out there and do what we can. Problem is, where the hell did Kurt's boat float in from?
It is curious. Valeria Lake has no islands or reefs, correct? That's right. It's tremendously deep, so... So it must have floated in from another shore. It could be very hard to divine precisely which shore, though. Yeah, the lake is huge. I guess we could ask the army patrol ships to help too, but... Kurt!
This is still inaccurate. Everyone. This is Kingfisher Inn, on the lakeshore in Bose. You drifted here on the waves, you tough old goat. The Kingfisher. Yes, I see. I remember my teammates and I infiltrating the society space. And then I...
Kurt? Don't tell me. It happened again.
Damn it all! To have my memory stolen not once but twice! Ugh.
I know it. The society has intruded upon your mind once again.
Then, please, use your chi on me as you did the one last time. Otherwise, everyone will... Last time was a desperate improvisation. It won't be able to restore memories locked away by hypnosis. Besides, with your injuries... No, we cannot risk it.
What?
In that case, let me try something.
What?
And you are? Kevin Graham, Grouse Ritter of the church. Think Annalise might have told you about me. Ah, yes.
Hang on a sec, Kevin. You can undo hypnosis?
I don't know what I could do about any nasty stuff that's warmed in its way into the subconscious, but I think I can manage a little something if it's just some kind of block on his short-term memory. Doesn't seem like it's been that long since he was hit, so...
Oh, neat. Is this an example of thaumaturgy, the secret arts of the church?
You might call it that. This might feel like your head's getting kicked by a mule, repeatedly. I'm guessing you don't care much, though. Not at all. Please, do what you can. All right. In the name of she who dwells above, do I hold this consecrated septium.
Wow. So pretty.
Silver reflection of the conscious will, black luminance of time's flow. By your opposing natures, I divest this mortal man of the ties which bind his mind.
Kurt, are you okay?
Yes, I think so. So much is returning, as though a mist is clearing from my mind. Just let the fog clear and remain calm and relaxed. Whatever you do, don't try look into the darkness that lies beyond. Yes, I understand. I see what you meant when you warned me that this would be unpleasant. That is my ego, isn't it? You can tell. I'm surprised. I'm proficient in meditation, remember. I'm fine. I think I remember enough now.
Really? Great.
An impressive technique. You really are more than just a skirt chasing priest.
Well done, Kevin.
Come on, don't play my ego too much here. I mean, a little sure, but not too much. Anyway, Kurt, what do you remember exactly? Yes, well, the society has a base on the northwestern shore of the lake. They built some kind of research facility in secret.
A research facility? How did they... The northwestern parts of the lakeshore are sparsely populated at best. Even so, guard airships do patrol over there.
The facility is cleverly hidden. They project a dummy image into the sky to prevent aerial scouting.
What?
Well, that is an impressive feat.
It's theoretically possible, but how would you...
And if you approach by land, a deep fog springs up around you as you draw near.
A fog?
Sounds just like Roland. We broke through the fog and into the facility. But then we were ambushed by a team of people calling themselves enforcers. They caught us completely off guard and crushed us almost immediately. I lost consciousness not long after reaching the boat. Damn my cowardice! Abandoning Grant and Khan and Annalise like that.
Kurt, don't worry about it, okay? We're going to save Annalise and all the rest.
Estella. Don't worry, Kurt. You told us everything we need to know to go kick some fools around.
Yes, on top of that, I suspect we'll have some help from the Royal Army.
Leave the rest to us. Thank you. Forgive me. I leave it in your hands.
Kurt!
Don't worry, he's just unconscious. Anyway, sounds like we don't have time to be standing around.
Right. We need to get it going before the army does. Estelle, I'm sure I don't need to tell you this, but... Yeah, I know. This is going to be the most dangerous thing we've ever done, by a lot. But you know what? I was prepared to settle things with the society one way or another. It'll just happen sooner than I thought. Estelle? Well, I think that was the shortest vacation in history.
No, we got plenty of rest. Now it's time to gear up for the real fight.
There is a problem. A small army of us is going together. Would stand out too much. It would be best to send a smaller group, I think.
Yeah, good idea. Hey everyone, do you mind if I pick a team like I did back in the ruins? As you did beneath Granzo, I think that's for the best. I'll be happy to come along.
Sure, I don't mind.
I won't hold any grudges if you don't pick me, though I do want to bust some heads.
Of course, though you will naturally ask me to come along. If you need someone who can heal injuries, I will be happy to come along. I can help with machines and stuff, I think. Thanks, guys.
Sorry to spoil the fun, but do you mind picking me first?
Huh?
From the sounds of it, Annalise and your friends are in the Society's claws. If they've been given the same treatment Kurt was, or worse, well, you guys do exactly.
Fair enough. You're in.
Oh,
I see. A good idea.
Yeah, good point. Looks like you're in no matter what, Mr. Priest. Thank ya!
we should be thanking you, Kevin. Okay, let me pick the rest of the team.
Kevin, Estelle, and I'm going to choose
Okay.
Tita and... Yeah,
Together now.
Chloe and Tita. I'll give you this. And this. Okay. Shall we? Let's get going. Finally. Gonna take the fight to Ouroboros.
Sure is quiet. You think we'd be able to see the beach soon or something? This should be the right direction, I think. We should have reached land if we keep going on this course.
Besides, check out the moon. This is the sort of night you want to take a girlfriend out on a date, really.
And someone's as mellowed out as ever. But do you actually have a girlfriend, Kevin?
Despite what you might think, I have at least one cannon in each town on the continent.
Candidate, meaning you don't actually have one.
Come on, at least let me finish bragging.
So, Kevin, why are you out here on your own still? This is becoming kind of a big deal and you have no backup aside from us. Are you Grolswerder's kind of understaffed?
Well, the situation's kind of complicated. I got dispatched out here on my own at first, yeah. If stuff really hits the rotating thingamajigger, though, some of my buddies might fly out here.
Oh, okay. So the Grolswerder's job is the retrieval of artifacts, right?
More accurately, investigation, management, and retrieval. And retrieval usually means recovering it from someone. The church has forbidden the average citizen from owning working artifacts, and most nations agree to let us work.
I'm curious, why does the church want to take them away so badly?
Okay, so the thing is, there's lots and lots of different types of artifacts, right? And nobody really knows how or why they work yet. Despite that, they do work, and depending on how you use them, they can even have absolutely crazy abilities. What do you think tends to happen when you put infinite cosmic power in the hands of your average citizen? You corrupt them.
What happens?
The biggest thing is actually obsession. They can't resist the seduction of power, and inevitably use the artifact for nothing good.
No way. Seriously? Always?
We've seen it happen time and time again throughout history, sadly enough. So, you remember Mayor Dalmor well enough to know what I'm talking about, right?
It's true. Mayor Dalmor did seem terribly cruel when he showed his true face to us. He seemed like a man who had cast aside anything we would consider moral restraint.
Holding absolute power gives people a warped sense sort of confidence, erases their ability to control themselves. It's the mission of the Grolswerers to stop that before it happens. Ain't always the prettiest job in the world, but
Really?
hey, even the Bracer Guild has stuff they can't talk about publicly, right? It's not any different than that.
Oh, well, yeah, you got me there. What's the sound? Hey, this is the fog near their base, right?
No, we really got no choice but to plow on ahead.
Yeah. Stay alert, everyone. They may try and ambush us.
It's the same kind of fog that was in Roland. They're gonna use everything they got. Here it is. The Lakeside Laboratory. And Joshua's probably here. Will we actually get Joshua on the team this time?
Hey!
Looks like we made through.
Oh boy.
Alright, we've arrived.
We got a heal spot here.
I don't see anyone around, but well,
Yeah, nobody let your guard down. First order of business, I think, is giving that building ahead of scouting out.
I think it would be wise to remember who we're up against as well. If we encounter especially great danger, we should retreat. Yeah, you're right. Tita, do your best to keep up. I will.
We might have to start fighting the enforcers too. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised. In fact, I'd be more surprised if we didn't fight at least one of them today. Oh boy. This is it, isn't it? Ouroboros. Tension. The hell's this? The hell? Some sort of production facility?
What in the world? This looks like a factory of some sort. There doesn't seem to be any people here.
Automatons. It's those things from the mines.
No way. It can't be. Archaisms?
It's those things from the mines, too. Vogels. Alert siren? Oh, you're kidding me. I might have knocked him out. Okay, done.
Well, that takes care of that.
Oh boy.
Phew, I think we're still alive, mostly. These things, there's the same ones that showed up in the mine. So they really are society-controlled archaisms.
Yeah, except they ain't archaic. They're like the ones that sold us on the Annenberg. Were made recently.
In that case, this area might be a factory of some sort for Orbital weapon parts. Good point. A lot of the same parts are rolling around. It's strange. Despite all the noise we made, I don't see or hear anyone coming in. Yeah, you're right. You think that Analysts or even one of the enforcers would come to investigate?
Those things were probably on some kind of unmade patrol. Looks like we really do need to check every corner.
This is terrifying, gonna be real. Door's locked. Buzzer. Ooh. In the dust, you can faintly make out the imprint of whatever was in here previously. Buzzer's pretty handy. The buzzer does what again? Faint and sleep. It's literally just a better version of the crest charm. You can have it. Kill it.
We did it!
It occurs to me I could go in with it would be possible to go in with a team of exclusively ranged units, isn't it? Gaze locked tight. Oh dear. Oh god, this place is a maze and a half. We're gonna have to find keys or whatever, aren't we? There's an orbital charging station here. Should probably consider saving here. Hello there. Actually, we might be able to just kill him here. Indeed we will.
We're good to go!
Oh boy, I feel intimidated.
What the?
Grant.
Grant!
Wait, he's not right.
Think Aidios, you're safe. Kurt told us what happened and we came as soon as we...
Hold on. Sums up.
Huh? Oh no.
Damn it! You're being controlled. Grant. Of course they are. Bracer under strong hypnosis. Attacks using one craft after another. Ah. I want to get rid of those Vogels first if I can. There we go. Damn it. The crest. Rolling blade. He's not too strong, all things considered, really. Doesn't stop him from being annoying, though. Blue Ascension. Keep pelting him. Burst Rage. You won't get the chance, buddy. Down.
Not bad.
Oh, how the heck does he manage to swings like that? He's just like the ravens who were controlled at the lighthouse.
Now then.
No, I'm scared about Joshua then.
Sorry. Guess I got in the way, huh?
Grant, you're okay. You remember what happened then, Mr. Grant?
Yeah, can't remember the face, but someone hijacked my mind or something. I was ordered to stop any other intruders coming through here.
It must be that professor guy. Grant, where are Karna and Annalise? Do you know?
I don't know. We got separated and they caused each alone. They're probably chained up in their own minds somewhere like here like I was.
Grant! Here, give me your shoulder. We got a boat on the bench, on the beach. We'll take you there.
Nah, I'm okay. I know the layout of the building, so I can get on my own. I won't drag you guys down any further. Just please find Karna and Annalise.
Grant, yeah, leave it to us.
He's shaking.
Is he really gonna be okay?
Now we just need to trust him and keep him on moving. There's 2 more, right?
Yeah. We should hurry.
Archaism classification. The orbital droid weapons utilized by the Society are modeled after the ancient Archaism weapons and developed by the research organization the 13 Factories, under the direct command of an Anguise. Furthermore, these facilities produce primarily standardized humanoid units, such as both types of patrol units, the Vogel, the scout unit Portseeker, as well as the combat unit Vanguard, but development based on the Guardian for new. Following text redacted. Got a keycard. We can get through more areas now.
Now I'm terrified we're gonna have to hurt Joshua, and Joshua's gonna hurt us. I'm scared of Joshua. I'm scared for Joshua and of Joshua.
User key card. We can go up from here. I have no idea where I'm even going. I'm just going down a path, and if it's right, it's right. Night goggles. All the chest's worldly possessions now reside within your pack, unless you sold them. You didn't sell them, did you? Heck? Heck is this? Ah, crap. Kevin. Nigel goes. There we go. Now I can see. Hello? Who is it? Oh no. Karna. You got Karna too.
No choice but to get her up then.
Karna. Take down the small things first. I can't move. Damn it. There's a kill. Diamond dust. Just gotta focus on you now. Yeah.
I'll save you.
I'll save you. Sorrowful roar. Not a good move. She'll go down pretty easily enough, I think. Don't really gotta worry about this one. Just keep spamming what we got. Not a chance. Down and out. Every time I fight her, she seems to kick my butt harder.
Alright, my turn. Gather.
You guys, you managed to get here, huh? Karna, are you okay? Aside from feeling like I was run over by an airship, yeah, I'm okay. More importantly, did you find the others? We beat the mine trial of Grant to Spurgo. We haven't seen Ellie, so I'm kind of worried. Let's see. I'm guessing you also had a run-in with an Enforcer or 3. No, we've been hip deep into machines with no Enforcers. Aside from you guys, there doesn't seem to be anyone here at all, actually. Really? That's strange. There was a few dozen research staff and Jaegers on guard here when we infiltrated. I guess it's possible they've abandoned the base. It is very possible. I should be able to make it out on my own. Please find Annalise as soon as you can. Leave it to us.
Alright. Treatment of combatants. Temporary combatants acquired from Jaeger Corps and other sources receive the following treatments. 1. Physical Enhancement Program M. 2. Combat Technique Enhancement Program 3. Chain of Command Obedience Program. 4. Protection of Secrecy Hypnosis Program. Following text redacted. The green keycard. Alright, that opens up a lot more areas then. Ebony shoes. Says as empty as your soul. We need a blue key card still, too, because there's a blue door here. Somewhere. I swear it was here. Let's try and use the green key card where we can, though. Star rabbits. I don't really need to fight you. Is search the just in case you missed something. What is this? These like sleeping pods? The hell? You! The Reverie! What the? That's a thing from before! Why is it down here? Why is it over here?
Oh boy, that's definitely the same one as the one beneath the castle.
It's a hero of all places. And far more importantly, why are there two of them now? This is already complicated enough, world, thanks. I'm not sure, but, this place seems sort of like a research facility, so maybe they were studying it? Studying it? Why? Well, like maybe for ideas for designing their own archaisms. Knowing society, that does seem plausible.
This place isn't even deep, isn't it deeper, even deeper than we thought?
EP charge. If it would eat you, it could. Where do I go from here? Green. Another floor up. Nap time, Cookie. Sorry, I'm cutting you off. Oh boy. I feel fear. There's a blue key card. Damn it.
Prepare to meet your doom!
Bro, I killed them all!
We did it!
Incredible. Attack 4. Somewhere deep down in the last pulsing remnants of your soul, you know you're a monster. Aw, you didn't have to say so. Ebony suit. Empty as the promise you made. You know the one. Large gospel says here.
That's a gospel, isn't it?
Wait, that's the one that was in Zeiss.
Uh-uh. I think it is. Doesn't look like we can do anything with it.
Must be part of their experiments.
It's the one that was in Zeiss.
That's a gospel. Seems to be.
Another fight. This time with Annalise, I assume. Don't worry. Hang in there, Annalise. I'll save you. Just give me a second. Alright, come on. Annalise. Hang in there.
So they got Annalise too.
We need to pin her down for a minute.
Hang in there. Annalise. This might hurt for a bit, but don't worry. I used the wrong one. Ugh.
I'll save you.
I'll save you. Alright, just Annalise now. We can take her. Hang in there. Don't worry, Annalise. This is gonna just slightly hurt a little bit. We can get you back to gushing over all the cute stuff in a second here. Yeah. No, you don't get a crit. True piercing wave. Not a chance!
I hold in my
Grailsphere.
hand the chalice of- May its holiest of lights act as our shield.
Shield. Please. Hang in there. You're done.
Piece of cake.
Jeez, oh Pete. Annalise, when the heck did that little goof get so strong anyway?
All right, let's wake her up.
Estelle, everyone, even Kevin's here too. Thank you for coming to save me. Annalise, you feel okay? Yeah, nothing Ahsoka at Elmo can't fix. More importantly, the others?
It's okay. They've all been freed. You're the last one we found.
Oh, I see. That's good. Sorry, Estelle. I promised we have a big rival fight, but I didn't want it to be like this. Don't worry, you silly. It's thanks to your team that we know about this place at all. You guys did a great job scouting out their base. Estelle. Oh, scouting job, right. Estelle, there's something I gotta tell you. Huh? What? While we were running around, I spotted Joshua. What? Joshua's here. When the Jaegers were chasing us down, he showed up and broke through their lines. I recognized his clothes and black hair. I'm pretty sure it was him. Joshua. Estelle? Oh, sorry. So, Annalise, don't leave it there. Where'd Joshua go? I'm not sure. We managed to get out of that spot, but ultimately they caught us. We could have headed for the roof, though. The roof? There's some kind of airship dock on the roof of this building. Remember the soldiers and researchers heading that way. Okay, then.
Annalise, think you can get out on your own?
Yeah, I'll be okay. This place is like a horror show. There might still be something in here. Everyone, be careful.
Never thought Joshua would be here too. Let's get to the roof.
Yeah. I think we're about to find... About Beta. Based on the data collected from the experiments performed throughout Live World, the Beta has entered the final tuning phase. This simulator fully simulates the functionality of the original and manages a 90% synchronization rate with orbital fields. As a result, the size has increased, but execution of the gospel plan should be... Final keycard.
I'm hot.
I am terrified. I don't want to see Joshua as a brainwashed monster. But I'm even more scared if he tries and does it of his own volition. Is there a healing spot up here? Please? Don't let me jump into a big fight without a healing spot, please. I beg you. Okay, thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, this is scary. I don't like this. Here we go. Joshua! 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 Joshua, say something! Why are you so cold? Wake up! Wake up! No. Joshua! Joshua! Stella. Why are you here? I think Idios here. Hang on, I'll...
Damn it, get away! No!
Joshua! What? Joshua, what? What the hell? It's a doll! No!
A doll weapon. No!
Damn it! Why? Son of a... Doppelgangers. An archaism modeled after the Black Things has its techniques programmed into it. I need to heal Tita. Diamond Dust. We got a lot of health. Flicker! Dual strike! Everybody! Diamond Dust. Hang in there. Black Fang. Damn it! Damn it. The only way I can do this is with this.
Now, light of the heavens, radiant fire.
Dual strike. Shit! Eat up! Father?
I'll save you!
Ah, much better. Take him down one at a time. Cloak and dagger. Son of a... Get him! Up and at him. Not a chance.
Well, that takes care of that.
Ugh. That was tough. You.
You were just a fraction too slow in realizing the deception, I fear. I'm afraid this is check and mate.
Damn it! What? Oh, hell. No!
Isn't this...
Can't stay awake.
No! It was a bit too easy a sport, really, but at least your reactions were amusing. It may be a small token of gratitude, but allow me to invite you to a place I think you'll find very interesting. No! Where's Estelle? Ugh.
Talk about walking right into a snake pit. Hey, Estelle, are you...
What's wrong?
Estelle? Someone told me this is a bad joke.
There's something there.
Door.
Damn it.
Playing as Kevin now. Come on.
No!
Crap! No!
Estelle!
They're gonna try and make her part of Ouroboros.
This is...
Estelle.
Joshua! Joshua! Please! Why?
It's okay. It's enough.
What?
I was always just a broken puppet.
Joshua!
I can never go back to being human. So, enough. Enough.
No!
Thank you. Goodbye, Estelle.
No! 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 Wow, what a scream. Are you okay, Stell? Renee. Oh, good. Just a dream. Did you have a scary dream? Yeah, a total nightmare. Now that freaky doll's even showing up in my dreams, I mean... Wait a second! Renee, what are you doing here? I was wondering when you were gonna act all surprised. You're so laid back, Estelle. I love that about you. Yeah, well, forgive me for not being on the ball right after waking up. Anyway, where... It's not so odd for me to be here, you know? We're actually at our brand new base. New base? Look out the window.
Okay.
What?
Where? It's a ship. It's a giant ship.
Jesus.
god. So this is the Ark, isn't it? The Ark of Ouroboros. We're all alone on it.
Welcome aboard the Crimson Ark, the Glorious. This ship could beat up an entire army. Don't you think this is the best way ever?
You people, what are you planning on doing with something like this?
Ah, Gus is finally awoken.
I assume.
Welcome aboard, Estelle. I trust your nap was restful. I'm sure you're quite out of sorts being brought aboard with no fanfare. Fear not, we haven't brought you here to cause you any harm. Far from it, in fact. You're free to relax here. Why don't you take the chance to have a nice chat? About the society, about our goals, and about our common friends. I think I can answer many of your questions.
Fine. Not like I have much of a choice. Let's hear it.
Excellent. I'll be waiting. Renee, be a darling and show Estelle the way up here, would you?
Sure, okay. Come on, Stell. Let's go to the Sanctuary.
Sanctuary?
It's a really pretty room on the top deck of the ship. The professor's waiting for us there.
Alright, show me the way.
Oh, you don't need to be so serious. I think you'll really like what we have to say.
Huh? What do you mean?
You'll just have to find out. Anyway, follow me. Come on, come on.
Ugh. I don't even want to explore playing as Murder Child.
Access to the sanctuary and the engine room is restricted. Please provide voice identification. Enforcer number 15, Renee, codename Angel of Slaughter. Destination, Sanctuary.
Access granted. Welcome, Enforcer Renee.
Hurry me, damn it.
And here we are. This is the Sanctuary. The professor should just be inside.
Hey, Renee.
What is it?
Were you the one controlling that Joshua puppet in the base?
Uh-huh, that's right. The professor asked me to. Neat, huh?
So you're a victim of society, too.
Huh?
Never mind. Well, here I go.
See you later.
Fine. What do you want, Wiseman? Oh, how pleasant. Playing a freaking orchestra, huh? Organ, whatever. This is how you control your damn ship.
Welcome aboard the Glorious. It's been some time since last we've met, Estelle.
Ah, Professor Alba. I thought it was you. I finally remember when I heard your voice a minute ago.
Cassius Bright's daughter continues to impress. The seal on your memory wasn't particularly strong, but throwing it off on your own is still worth some amount of praise. My apologies. I've yet to properly introduce myself. My true name is Georg Wiseman. I am one of the Angies, supervisors of the Society.
An Angies? So you're like one of the high commanders of the society?
Something like that. Now, as I said before, I am completely prepared to answer any questions you may have. What would you like to ask first?
Honestly, there's so much to ask, I'm not even sure where to start.
You needn't fret. Take your time thinking things over.
If it pleases you, I could play a relaxing etude while you're collecting your thoughts.
Yeah, I think I'll pass. You know, he didn't strike me as someone who'd be into that sort of thing. Well, whatever. Here's a question for you. Was the whole poor archaeologist thing a total act or what?
Putting the poverty aside, I actually am an archaeologist. As an aside, I picked up the pipe organ during my time with the church. I may not be that Erebonian you spend so much time with, but I dare say I'm decent, wouldn't you?
Hang on, the church? Like the Septian?
I was something of an academic priest. A chance meeting with the Grandmaster led me to discarding the path of faith. My knowledge of artifacts, paltry as it is, still proves useful from time to time, thankfully. With our current plan, in particular.
The one who tempted Colonel Richard into starting the coup. And the one who arranged all the gospel experiments. It was you.
It certainly was. And it was all for the sake of our cause.
Your gospel plan? I saw something in the research facility about that. Your plan's to take the Auroral, isn't it?
Take the Auroral? That's not entirely accurate. But for the purposes of this conversation, it will suffice. Yes.
What is the Auroral anyway? Why do you want it so bad? I know it's said to be one of the treasures of Eidos, but just what is it?
For the moment, I must keep the exact nature of the Auroral a secret. I would, after all, so hate to spoil the surprise.
The surprise. Right. Thanks.
Our plan has moved into its third phase. Very, very soon now, its true nature will be plain to see. I can barely contain my anticipation. And once the Auroral has shown itself, then we will see the potential of mankind unfurl before our eyes.
Potential of mankind? Ragnar said something about that too.
Oh, the Holy Beast was willing to bestow his wisdom upon you. Perhaps you are doing more than simply living in your father's shadow.
Spare me the flattery. And what the hell? I keep asking you things and you keep dodging the answers.
Do forgive me. It wasn't my intention to be so evasive. I can, however, easily answer the question I know you want the most.
What?
What keeps you from asking it? Don't be afraid. Muster your courage and ask it to me.
Joshua. Where's Joshua?
His exact location is currently unknown to me. From what I've observed, he's up to something with those Sky Bandits. Their movements have proven to be quite elusive. Though he is alive and well, I can assure you.
Okay.
Joshua's specialties are covert operation and guerrilla warfare. I was the one who tuned him to excel at such, but he has long since surpassed even my greatest expectations. I gleefully await seeing the height of his potential.
You...
Come now, you needn't look so angry. When Joshua was entrusted to my care, his heart was akin to a glass ornament, dashed upon against a paving stone. He was my first attempt at rebuilding such a shattered soul. Is it not natural, you think, for an academic to be curious about the result of his work?
What'd you tell Joshua on the day of the Queen's birthday celebration?
I merely removed the block on his memory and told him the truth. That he, once taken into your house, had unwittingly acted as a spy and sent guild information to the society. That Richard's coup succeeded in its own right because of him, and finally, thanks to his efforts, the ground was at last fertile for our plan. I even rewarded him. I formally released him of his obligations of the society.
I finally get it. Why Joshua... That night, why he disappeared. Why he said goodbye with that look on his face.
Yes. I must say I did find that regrettable. To think Joshua would abandon you so coldly after regaining himself. I recommended he just pretend he knew nothing of it and continue his life with you, but... Alas. I suppose my generosity backfired, no?
I'm amazed. I'm amazed you can even say that. You were the one who chased Joshua into a corner in the first place. He didn't have a choice. So he had to look like that and give his harmonica to me. And say goodbye, Estelle. All of it! Every last bit! It's all your fault! Damn it! Ugh. Oh, the hell did you come from?
I was here from the start. You simply didn't bother to notice.
What an undignified performance.
I had a feeling it's all of them.
Shit.
You performed so well in completing my challenges too. Did I not teach you to think before you act?
Come on, give her some credit. It takes balls to pick a fight with him.
Agreed. Regardless of her skills, her courage certainly is impressive. Though I wonder if we should call it courage or mere foolishness.
crap.
Seer the Vine Blade's daughter. Who?
Oh, so you're the Vine Blade Star. This would be the first time we've met. I am Enforcer number 0, Campanella the Fool. Nice to meet you.
Another one. Stop it, guys. You're scaring Estelle.
Surrounded. All the enforcers here.
Renee, too. You don't need to worry, Estelle. I know what I said last time, but we aren't here to hurt you or anything. Promise.
Huh?
Hey, Professor. Why not ask Estelle right now?
Well, now's as good a time as any. How about it, Estelle? Would you like to join Ouroboros?
What? I'm sorry, I misheard that. Would you say that one more time?
I asked if you would like to join the Society of Ouroboros. You wouldn't become a full-fledged enforcer right away, of course. You would be more a candidate for the position.
Are you insane?
Come now. It's hardly the leap of logic you're thinking. Joshua has been rather stubborn about returning, but with you here, he would undoubtedly come back to us, and to you.
Oh, Estelle, you want to see Joshua again more than anything else, right? If you join us, that'll come true right away. What's there to even think about? But,
Now, Renee, Estelle might need some time to weigh her options. We will be departing the ship for a little while on business, Estelle. You may give us your answer when we return. Huh?
Damn it.
And I do apologize for this, but your options must remain fairly limited during your stay. Feel free to request anything you need, but you'll be staying in your cabin.
Seriously?
if I join the society, I'll meet Joshua again. That's all but guaranteed. Besides, I don't have to join them for real, right? I can just, pretend to join them and learn more about how they operate. I'm not the best actress in the world, so it might be hard, but it's better than just being locked up. No. That's stupid. That isn't the way I do things.
Pardon me. Pardon me.
You!
No need to be so on guard. I have no intention of harming you. Though if you tried something like that little stunt of yours earlier, I may have no other choice.
Well, yeah, well, sorry. What are you doing here anyway? Weren't you guys going out somewhere?
The professor and the others are the ones who will be advancing the plan. I'm staying behind and minding the glorious.
What is it you people are planning on doing?
If you wish to find out, why not accept the professor's invitation? You'll learn most of our plans if you do. It seems you have your answer. But you're still hesitating, aren't you? If you want my advice, it's still bright. You are not suited for the Society of Ouroboros. At all. In both ability and personality.
Man, you have to be so completely blunt about it?
Don't misunderstand me. Potential for this necessary skill is within you. Somewhere. But your personality? You have too little darkness within you to be part of the Ouroboros.
Darkness?
All those in service to the Grandmaster bear some kind of darkness on their shoulders. Myself, the Professor, the other enforcers. Joshua too, needless to say.
Hey, what's your relationship to Joshua anyway?
A relationship.
Joshua was weirdly focused on you. He seemed to know who you were, even though he didn't recognize you with the mask on. And on top of that, it seemed like he was desperate to find out who you were.
It doesn't surprise me. The Professor sealed part of his memory away. He was hypnotized in such a way that the moment he left the Society, he could remember little about us. Even if he remembered his actions as part of the Society, he could not remember his Confederates. That would have been the core of his dilemma.
That's...
The memories of his childhood would be the same. Even if he remembers Karen, he likely would only have loosely remembered me.
I see. So that's why. Wait, Karen. I've heard that name before.
Karen Astray. A childhood friend of mine and Joshua's older sister. She died 10 years ago.
What?
The harmonica you have was originally Karen's. Joshua held on to it as a memento. And then it was passed on to you.
Joshua had an older sister. How did Karen, pass away?
I hope you know what you're really asking. The answer to that question requires staring into the abyss in which Joshua and the rest of us reside. And it will stare back. Are you prepared for that?
Tell me. I don't know if I'm ready for what's coming or whatever, but I want to know what kind of path Joshua has followed. If nothing else, I have to know that.
As you wish. It was a little over 10 years ago. Back when you could still find the village of Hamel on maps of Erebonia and Liberl. Hamel was a tiny little place. There were many other young people, so the three of us were always together. I dreamed of becoming a bracer, and I spent my free time practicing my swordsmanship. Karen and Joshua would watch and encourage me. It was how we whiled away the days. Once I was done with practice, we would turn our ears to Karen's harmonica. Karen could play anything on that harmonica. Anything. My favorite was always the old Erebonian folk song, The Whereabouts of Light. It seemed like that bliss would last forever. We believed that. We had no reason to doubt it. The day dawned and began just like any other. And then they came. A band of invaders, garbed in black and armed with Liberlian weaponry, came out of nowhere. They encircled the village and slaughtered everyone in sight. None were spared. Not the old and infirm, not the young and defenseless, not even infants. Those who were killed quickly in the opening moments were the luckiest by far. And the women. Even in this telling, there are some things I will not recount.
Jesus Christ. What the hell?
We fled desperately from that hell. We were lucky to be in the position to escape when the attack began. We fled for the outskirts of the village. The screams of our own families carried to our ears on the wind. Once we got into the outskirts, I told Karen and Joshua I would act as bait to confuse any pursuers. I promised them I would catch up to them soon and sent them ahead. The attackers. They had laid their plans well. They had people in position to deal with any who tried to flee.
Jesus. Why?
When I'd finally caught up to them, the scene was strangely quiet. A man dead, shot through the throat. Joshua with a gun in his hand, dumbstruck. And Karen, holding Joshua with a horrific wound on her back. She was barely breathing at that point. Even now, the scene seems surreal to me. Karen was calm and content. She entrusted her harmonica to Joshua and asked that I take care of him. And then, she died quietly, there in that clearing.
Why that?
The Empire invaded Liberl almost immediately afterwards. A defenseless little village, its inhabitants slaughtered by men with Liberlian arms. It was almost too perfect an excuse to invade.
It can't be. Liberlian troops doing that.
When the local garrison found us, they were adamant the invaders were Liberlian. When the war ended a few months later with the Empire's defeat, however, we were given a different tale entirely. They told us instead that a band of Jaeger dropouts had turned to pure brigandry, and they told us to never speak to anyone else of the attack. The Erebonian authorities announced that Hamel had been destroyed in the landslide, and all roads leading there were to be closed completely.
Hold on, what? Why would they lie about that? Neither explanation makes sense. That's almost like...
Indeed. Everything was a fabrication by the Warhawks in the Empire to justify the invasion of Liberl. At the end of the war, the ruse was discovered, and the Imperial government was thrown into a panic. They conceded to a comprehensive peace and executed nearly everyone involved in the plot, all to pretend that it never happened. That is still bright. It's a tragedy of Hamel in full.
The lost childs of Hamel. It was Leonhart and Joshua.
That was also when Joshua's heart was broken entirely. He was now burdened with the torturous death of his sister, his parents, and everyone he knew, and even the shock of taking another man's life. How could that not shatter the soul of a 6-year-old child? You've likely heard the rest from Joshua. His spirit was so wholly broken that he lost all will to do anything but play that harmonica. He began to waste away. It was when the two of us were found by Wiseman. To save Joshua's life, I'd entrusted him to Wiseman's care and threw myself into Ouroboros training. And then 2 years later, Joshua, prepared as he was by Wiseman, followed the same path. This is the darkness, Estelle Bright. Do you understand what sort of gulf separates you and Joshua now? Do you understand what he stares into every day?
I do. Yeah. Now I think I really understand why Joshua left. Hey, next time you see him, tell Wiseman thanks, but no thanks. I'll never join Ouroboros. Not because I like or dislike this society, but as long as I'm going to pull Joshua back over that gulf you mentioned, forget it. Although I do feel kind of bad about letting Renee down after she went through all this trouble to invite me. Hey, you think she'll forgive me if I say I'm sorry?
You're one of a kind, Estelle Bright. Hear those horrors and thus lose your hesitation? You truly are more than just the daughter of the Divine Blade.
Thanks for the compliment, I guess. And you say all that, but you care about Joshua too, right? You guys are friends. Or maybe more like brothers.
Let me be absolutely clear. That was 10 years ago. To me now, he is nothing more than a rogue element to be eliminated.
What?
The professor seems to enjoy letting Joshua do as he pleases. I have a different plan in mind. Sooner or later, I will deal with Joshua personally.
Wait a second, what the hell is this? Karen asked you to take care of him. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
I have my own path that I've chosen for myself. I've dedicated myself to my goal, and any who stand in my way shall die by my blade. Not even Karen's final request will stop me.
How can you... What's that sound? Those are...
Professor and the others, yes. Looks like the third stage of the plan is getting underway.
The third stage? What's...
That is not for you to know. Once we're finished, you'll be returned to your father. Behave until then.
Now just to...
As a final note, don't even think of attempting to escape. The Glorious is 8,000 arch above ground. You have nowhere to run.
Don't even think of attempting to escape, he says. As if he doesn't know that it's human nature for me to want to do the exact opposite. Besides, he's the only enforcer on board. Alright, why not? Let's do this. Okay, time is gonna be everything. If I can figure that out, I'll be good. Let's see, I'll wait a couple hours until they let their guard down, and then... Right, it's worth a shot. So this was a memento of Karen, huh? You shouldn't throw away something like this so easily, you idiot.
Where are you, Joshua? Hey, time to change shifts. How's the girl acting? Quiet as a mouse. She might be a bracer, but she's still just a kid. Probably curled up in bed, scared out of her mind.
Babysitting while everyone else's house sucks. This is so boring. I wanted to get out there and into action. Quit your whining. There's Leonard's. These are Leonard's orders, and hell if I'm not. Hell if I'm not gonna follow his instructions to the letter. Huh? What was the sound? Hey, what are you doing? You don't think she escaped? See ya. Damn it. Stupid girl, did she not get where she is? Is she trying to kill herself or something? Oh, can't take me right now. She probably fell. You've got to be kidding me. We're gonna tell Leonard that'll let us keep our heads. That damn brat, nothing but a load of trouble.
Damn brat, huh?
You're right. I am a damn brat.
You.
Nice try, old man.
See ya.
Nice try.
Never underestimate a bracer. First of all, don't you think that was a little rude, calling a sweet maiden like myself a damn brat?
It wasn't me. I didn't call you that, I swear.
Oh, you didn't? Well, you didn't correct your body yet, then. Either way, it's nap time for you.
Nighty night.
Okay. Reinforcements are probably gonna get here really quickly, so I should book it. There's gotta be some way off this boat. And I won't give up. Not until I see Joshua. Not until I see that dummy again. He won't stop for anything, Inglo. Well, neither will I.
We'll save him first. I know he will. We have to. Knockout Meatball. No matter where you go in this life, there's always someone looking to take you for all you've got. It happened to me, and it will happen to you. EV Charge. I know it's not much fun to open an empty chest, but think about how much fun it was to open it when it still had something. Ah, the memories. That's a robot. I should probably avoid fighting as much as I can, if possible. I don't know what you expected. We're still in the chapter 6, by the way. Again, we're still in chapter 6. Let's see this. Oh, Christ. Hi there. Ah, crap.
What is this?
Hi. Dark matter. I might be able to get away with a death blow here. Above you. You won't stop me. This one-woman army will take on your entire ship. All go together.
Whoa!
We're high up.
Darn it, wrong way. This looks like the main deck. Someone please tell me why this thing has to be so ridiculously huge and easy to get lost in. At this point, my only real hopes are either find a parachute or somehow take control of one of the smaller airships. Either way, gotta keep going.
Think there's a chest out here?
There she is!
Crap. Crap. Crap.
That's far enough, girlie. Not bad though, escaping from custody on the Glorious and all. The Dar of Cassie's Sprite does not disappoint. You understand, of course, that trying to resist is pointless. Be a good little girl and lay down your weapon.
What a pathetic showing of Stelbright. Who?
Oh, don't recognize me with the helmet, do you? Fine then, look into the face of the one who bested you.
Huh?
You.
You remember at last? I thought you ever thought to encounter me again even in your worst nightmares, hmm?
You're Mayor Dalmore's former steward.
Oh, I think I remember you. You're Mayor Dalmor something or other, I think.
How can you be so uncertain? Yes, I am Gilbert, former steward of Mayor Dalmore. You can't even remember those who you have arrested. Unbelievable.
Well, excuse the heck out of me for being surprised. I mean, first of all, didn't we hand you over to the army for their trial and stuff? How'd you even manage to get here?
You doubted my resourcefulness. During the coup, I managed to escape in the chaos. Shortly thereafter, Ouroboros found me, and so I pledged my allegiance to them.
I don't know whether to call that tenacious or just thick-headed. Are you seriously a Jaeger? You're not actually going to fight, are you?
And again, you underestimate me. I am a prodigy of the sword as much as of the pen, a master of both.
But I remember how you screamed back when you got roughed up by those special ops guys at the lighthouse. Do you really think you're cut out for combat? It was all high-pitched too, like...
Silence! I have been part of a huge number of combat enhancement programs since I first entered the Society's service. My physical abilities have been greatly increased and my knowledge of battle tactics is unparalleled. So don't think you can best me again, Bracer scum.
For the love of... Just play along for now.
Now then, it's still bright. If you want to live, throw aside your stick and get down on your knees and beg for mercy. If you do that, I may even forgive your past transgressions.
Oh, what an offer. I'm moved to tears over here, really. But sorry, I'm pretty thick-headed too. Maybe I can't beat one of your crazy enforcers on my own, but I can sure throw down with the likes of you. So bring it on, Screamer.
This is a hell of a situation to put myself in. Help? Talks a big game, but is a bit clueless, really. This isn't too difficult, is it? Oh dear.
You're finished!
Jesus Christ, he's gonna do the same thing as Amalthea. For the love of...
This isn't good.
You're finished!
I'm in a real bad spot here, man.
We're good to go.
Damn it.
It's just a pleasure.
Are you kidding me?
It's just a pleasure.
We're good to
I'm the
go.
guy.
Damn it, this is rough by myself.
What a resilient woman.
She's running on empty, though. Enough playtime. Surround her and take her down. Just in time. Who? Just in time. Looks like you're having a hard time. Allow me to assist.
That won't be necessary. She's put up quite a fight, but we'll wear her down eventually. You're welcome to watch, of course.
I wasn't talking to you.
What are you...
No! Too slow. You're...
Can't be.
What? What are you doing?
I'm sorry, but you're not cut out for this.
Joshua!
Really? What were you thinking?
Joshua!
You may be a full bracer, but you're still a total loose cannon. What were you going to gain by trying to fight them all by yourself?
No, wait. Joshua? This isn't a dream, is it?
Things would be nicer if this were a dream. Unfortunately, reality isn't so convenient.
Huh?
If Finally show yourself. It's been a while, though. I knew I would find my way. You knew I would find my way on board. It was entirely possible given your skills. Still, I'm curious as to how you actually managed it. I boarded one of the scout ships that went ahead of the Glorious to check in its route. None of the enforcers were about, so it was fairly trivial to sneak in. You even guessed the Wiseman would request the Ark. Really haven't lost your touch, Blackfang. All thanks to you, really. Though it always was a bit nerve-wracking, wondering if you or someone else would find me. There are few who can see through your skill at observation, obfuscation. But stealth has its weakness. The instant someone notices you, you lose your one advantage. You have lost your advantage at Blackfang. What do you think a Fang can do against the Blade Lord?
Wait! For your information, though, I'm still plenty ready to go. I don't care how strong you are. We won't make it easy on...
Stand back, Estelle. Lo is powerful, more so than both of us combined. And knowing that, you still came here. Some might call that naive, but I know you better than that. What drove you to leave her in the first place? If you wish to protect someone, protect them. If you wish to cut them from your life, then do it. Completely. Did I not teach you to be thorough? Be decisive? Yes, you did. It was the very first lesson you taught me after Wiseman was done tuning me. If she means that much to you, you should have never left her side. You should have stayed with her, tormented by guilt or otherwise. The fact that you didn't is just another form of escapism. Nothing but deceit. I know that, Lo. I know what you're trying to tell me. Do you really?
Joshua...
But in that case, what about you, Lo? This should have been my price alone to pay. My burden. And yet you joined the society too. Now they call you the Blade Lord. Why are you still working with Wiseman? My cooperation with Wiseman has nothing to do with you. I do so because of my desires.
Your desires? You mean about Karen?
Petty revenge won't bring Karen back. So I want to see if her death was worth it. I want to put humanity to the test. That's why I'm working with the professor.
Put humanity to the test.
Enough talking. You have three options. You and the girl both surrender. You protect the girl and you die. Or, you abandon the girl and escape by yourself. Make your choice.
Joshua...
I'm sorry. I'll be taking option 4. What?
What?
You. I filled with the orbital engines a little. Left alone, the Society's glorious ark will be another wreck on the ocean floor soon.
Hey, Joshua, could you maybe warn me when you...
You really are a magician. You need authorization for the engine room, so I didn't think you'd be able to worm your way in there. I altered each of the 22 engines in a slightly different manner. Wiseman could sort it out, maybe. Eh? Maybe Renee too. But with them gone, you're the only one left. The only one left is you, Lo. The final ace in your hole to put a stop to the plan. Well done. Let's use it now. Just how long do you intend to keep deluding yourself? I hope you have your answer when we next meet. I'll be looking forward to it.
Joshua. Joshua?
We can talk later. I've got an airship prepared for us for an escape. We need to head down the stairs and get ahead of us and get to the hangar.
Yeah, come on.
Yes! Yep! Joshua Stray.
Level 75. I don't know if we're gonna keep you for long, but I swear, please, just stay on the party, damn you. I'm not letting you leave. Please.
Come on. We're getting out of here.
And this time, Joshua, you are not leaving me again.
Oh, it's a real maze this time. Are you hoping somebody would come along and put more stuff in? Oh boy, this one's gonna be a pain in the ass to figure out, isn't it? Surprisingly not, actually. Joshua, I swear to God, if you leave again, I'm going to actually throw a fit. Don't. Please, just stay in the party. Okay, shut tight. Still more of these. I'm really gonna be upset if we have to lose Joshua again.
That's that. Let's move out.
You're finally back, Joshua. Just stay in the freaking party, for God's sakes. Do you realize how agonizing this has been? How long we've had to wait for you, gosh dang it.
Not done yet.
Game, do not do this to me. I really hope the game doesn't take him away again. Please, just keep him on this party. We don't have to leave him again. We really don't. He's back in the party right now. We don't have to do it. I know you can stay. So please.
Holy, since when does an airship have its own landing port?
Yeah, the Crimson Ark, the Glorious, pride of the Society, is meant to be a mothership of sorts. You can provide berthing to up to 12 smaller vessels.
Unbelievable.
I secured a ship earlier for our escape. It's in the hangar farthest in.
Got in. Got it.
Just run! You're a bit late, aren't you? Who?
You're a bit late, aren't you? You.
Campanella?
Joshua, how cold! You have that nice long heart-to-heart with Lo, and you don't even stop to say hello to your old friend Campanella.
I didn't think you were still on the ship. Let me guess, you knew I was coming this way.
Well, I am the one. I'm the Grandmaster sent to observe the plan. It's my job to know more than the others do, after all. It's impressive, though. You've changed quite a bit in the, half decade since we last met? You've become much more of a man, huh?
You literally haven't changed at all. Even your appearance is exactly the same, as though you haven't aged a day.
Well, I make sure never to skip my daily skincare, after all. I've heard you enjoyed a good romp in a dress every now and then. Perhaps I could introduce you to some cosmetics. Could you be any more aggravating? You were waiting here for us because you wanted to fight, right? Just fight us already! Oh my goodness, what a strong little girl! I wonder what kind of girl could pluck your heart like a grape, Joshua. She's a good match for you, huh? Wait, who plucked whose heart like... I forget myself, though. Your proper girlfriend is that bandit girl, isn't it? Oh, Joshua, you're such a stud.
That's quite enough of your nonsense. I have no idea how you even know about Josette, but either way, our abilities in combat should be about the same, and I doubt Estelle will just sit idly by. Do you still intend to stop us with force?
Oh, no, that wasn't my intent at all. As I said, I'm simply here to observe the plan unfold. I've no duty to impede you two directly. Wait, really? Then why bother waiting for us here? Just saying my farewells, of course. But, just saying goodbye isn't very exciting at all. So I thought I'd make your escape story a little more riveting. Huh?
Ah, crap.
Crap.
Big Mac.
What?
Hail Apache, flying orbital puppet. The Society already has working models.
And so a new obstacle rises to block the reunited heroes. How will this affect their legend? Let's find out.
I won't let it stop us. Nice. Crap. I just put Joshua in front of that. You know, I can do the easiest thing here. Part of me is just thinking like, oh, I should probably just attack until it won't do its thing anymore. Why not just move? I swear to God, Joshua, again, I'm going to say it now. Do not leave the part. Ow! You moving hurts me? That's some bullshit. Bruh. Oh, this is some bull. Could you cut that out? Abyssful. Come on. Clock down. Go for dark matter. Dark matter. Bro's not getting a single turn. Let's end it. I get the win in Joshua. Ah, well done, well done. I expected no less of Joshua, but the Missy's really good, really very good as well. You, enough of your stupid messing around. No, there's no need to be so angry. Anyway, it's time for the fool whose act is done to exit stage right. What? Well done, you two. Let's meet again. Soon. He's gone. That's just a little escape trick he knows. Don't worry about it. More importantly... You sure they came this way? Did you hear the sounds of it? No doubt about it. Estelle, we have to hurry. Right. We're getting out of here. Lock the door. I'll get the ship launched immediately. Got it. Activation key recognized. Confirmation code entered. And we can go. What? I'm opening the hatch via remote control. We'll be launching immediately, so take a seat. Okay. See ya! Sam! Fire! Don't let them escape! I don't think gunfire's gonna work on a ship. We're falling! It's fine. We'll correct shortly. There we go. We're free! Ugh, think they could just fly away? Hell with that! So are the airships. We're going after them. This is radar, isn't it? There's like 3 lights getting closer, I think. Supers. We'll need to evade them somehow. Joshua, you know how to fly an airship? The basics, at least. This ship doesn't have any armaments, however. This isn't the best situation for us to be in. Oh, great. Wait, why did you go for a ship with no weapons? This ship was undergoing maintenance, so the security was lighter. It was an emergency, wasn't it? So I didn't have time to be picky. An emergency? You don't mean the fact that I was caught on the Glorious? Enough. We're going to be flying rough, so hang on to something. Ah! This is bad.
The guys are chasing us seem pretty good.
Pilots have been through one of the Society's piloting focus enhancement programs, most likely. They won't be very good at adapting to the unusual, but for more common tasks like chasing down a ship, they're very good.
I get it. They're like those guys from earlier. If they're bad at adapting, though, maybe we can cause some kind of accident. We're hit!
No way, that wasn't our ship. Huh? What the hell? The Sky Bandits!
That's... no way!
The Bobcat? But why?
Joshua! Joshua, you're on that ship, right? That voice. That voice.
Yes, it's me. What are you guys doing here? I thought you'd be out of Liberal by now.
My brothers got all worried about that you might run into a problem. So we've been shadowing that flying whale for a while.
Really? Who was the one begging us to follow Joshua looking all worked up and ready to faint?
Kyle!
Enough, you two. And besides, we have a little payback to give the society ourselves. We thought we could stick around until we settled our other debt.
I see. Thank you. You saved me.
Yeah, you better be grateful.
We had an eye on you for a while and noticed you weren't firing back. You some kind of problem?
Had to take a ship with no armaments. It's proven to be a bit of an issue.
I can imagine.
What do we do then?
Right, well then, we'll split them into two. You can probably lose one, right?
One, no problem.
Splendid. Blessings of Adios be with you.
Joshua, take care, you hear me?
Hey Joshua, what's your deal with that the Tom girl? Tomboy girl. And you're about to get brained to death by Estelle at this rate. Estelle, is anything on the radar?
Nope, all lights are out, it looks like. Seems like we completely lost them.
Good. Bruh.
I gotta say, I was surprised by the bandits. They're kind of okay. I never thought they'd show up out of the blue and save us like that. Maybe I've been a bit too hard on them.
It's true. I just saw us as two parties bound to a contract. I suppose relationships between people aren't that simple.
What's this all of a sudden? Put two people together and maybe they'll fight. Maybe they'll be friends. All kinds of stuff can happen. That's just kind of how people act, you know?
Yeah. How people act was never very clear in the world I lived.
Oh,
Kill or be killed. Take or be taken from. Until I met you, my life was an endless cycle of such simplicity.
but even you had some good times with Lo and your sister, right?
Lo told you about that, did he? It's true I have those memories, but they feel like someone else's.
What?
After my heart was shattered, my memories of Hamill were no longer my own. I think it's because I gave up on being human and chose to become a puppet. I do clearly remember my sister's death. She and I were attacked by a man lying in wait for stragglers. The man swatted me away and forced my sister to the ground.
Oh,
At the time, I was too young to know what he probably meant to do. All I knew was that he was hurting my sister and I had a bad feeling. So I grabbed onto the man's back. He ended up getting crushed and thrown off immediately. Somehow, though, I'd managed to get my hand on the man's gun. Thinking about it, I wonder, did I have a talent for killing people even then? I'd never even been taught how, but I still removed the safety and pulled the trigger with no hesitation. The man fell over, spewing blood from his mouth, looking confused. At that moment, I finally realized I'd shot a man. He wasn't quite dead yet, though. He jumped up, combat knife out, screaming and gurgling incoherently with murder in his eyes. I curled up and closed my eyes, like I was being attacked by a wild animal. There was no impact. I was embraced by something soft. When I opened my eyes, there was my sister, gently smiling at me. The man had collapsed at some point, and Lo was standing there, dumbstruck with horror. My sister, cradled by Lo, gave me her harmonica, and then she closed her eyes. I remember every detail, you see, but even talking about it doesn't make me feel sad. It's just a slight tugging at the heart, like reading a stranger's diary. And the same is true of my time with you.
no.
I do think I was changed a little by touching your warmth. I learned happiness and joy with you, and finally came to think of you as someone dear. But somewhere it all felt as if it was distant. I suspect that's what my real self was feeling. The empty void. The broken puppet that is Joshua Estray. Joshua... You're not leaving this time. Please. Don't do this. This is goodbye, Estelle. Please do not chase after me anymore. I was a little happy to see you one last time, but even so, we should not be together. Being with someone like me will never be good for you. And to be frank, you will only be a burden to me. So,
You're a terrible liar, you know that?
what?
Joshua, listen. I've seen and heard a lot since you left. Now I think I understand. I understand the reason you left. The real reason, the one you haven't even admitted to yourself. You can't bear to be with me because of your broken heart. Your heart's broken? You feel like being with me is someone else's story that you can never, ever have. And come on, I'll be a bad influence on you? Or you'll hold me back? What? That's all a bunch of lies, every single one. Especially that last one.
They aren't lies.
No, Joshua. Really, listen. I understand now. You're really, really scared.
What?
You think it's your fault that your sister died. And you never, ever forgive yourself if something happened to me. That's why you ran away from me that night. Everything else was just pinned on afterwards.
That's ridiculous. Wiseman's conditioning left me incapable of feeling fear. He took away my ability to feel it so that I wouldn't hesitate during an operation. You're a little off target, I'm afraid.
No, darn it, I'm not talking about something that's superficial. Joshua, you said you can't help but feel like your sister's death happened to someone else, right? Do you know why that is?
Of course. It's because I'm a broken wreck of a human being.
Nuh-uh. No, wrongo. You aren't letting self-pity get in the way here. Joshua, you don't want to remember how awful it was when your sister died. How you blame yourself for it. Unconsciously, you've been trying to think of it as someone else's problem and to get away from it. A lot of people do that. And on the ship, don't tell me you weren't afraid there. I mean, it was a lot of work just to sneak on board, right? You didn't even hesitate to help me escape. It's almost as if you were trying to get me away from danger as fast as you possibly could. Danger you were afraid of. You aren't a broken wreck, Joshua. You're just scared. Mostly because you care for people so much it breaks your heart. And you're lying to yourself about it. That's how I see it, and I know I'm right.
I can't... Why?
Can you... Have you forgotten, Buster? I'm Liberal's #1 Joshua watcher. Now that I know all about your past too, I'm the biggest authority on Joshua Estray in the world. I know more than Wiseman or Lowe, even. Joshua scared and Joshua brave. Joshua lying and Joshua honest. My beloved Joshua. I finally found you, Joshua. I finally reached you. Stop. I need to say this. I don't want to just be one more person you feel like you have to protect. As long as I'm a bracer, I can't stay away from danger. That's not going to change even if you leave again, Joshua. It's what I have to do to be who I am. And so, Joshua, let's make a promise.
Promise?
Let's go forward together from now on and protect each other. Equally. I'm strong enough to be able to cover your back now, Joshua. And if you're at my side, there's nothing I can't beat. No matter what kind of crazy nonsense the society throws at me, I won't die. So you don't need to be afraid for me anymore. I promise. Estelle. Why? How? I haven't been able to cry since Karen died. I can never even shed tears as an ex, but now... It's okay. No one's looking. Cry as long as you want. And I'll just hold you like this.
Finally. He's back. I finally got you back, Josh.
That was, a little embarrassing.
No kidding.
Oh, right. Here, let me return this. Oh. Seriously, Joshua, this is your only memento of Karen, right? You shouldn't just fob this off on others without thinking, buddy.
Yeah. It was a bit thoughtless of me, wasn't it?
I was kind of wondering, what kind of person was she?
What kind of person? She was friendly to everyone she met, kind of almost to a fault, and she had dignity born of humility. She and Lo, the Lo of back then, were perfect together. I was always a little jealous of them as a child.
Friendly, kind, and dignified. So she was kind of like Chloe then.
It's a good comparison thinking about it. Karen didn't look like Chloe, she had my eyes and hair, but they were similar in spirit. So?
Oh, nothing. Oh, speaking of Chloe, you realize you worried her and everyone else sick too, not just me, right? You have some serious groveling to do when we get back. So, I do... If you say something like, oh, I don't have to go, I don't have the right to go back, I'm just gonna drag you by the hair, back by the hair, okay? Sure, you were Wiseman's spy, but you didn't even know it, right? Even helping the bands get their ship back was done to try and stop the Society, right? If you tell Dad about the Society's plans, that'll make it even. That's what they call a plea bargain, right?
That's not quite how a plea bargain works.
Besides, even if you want to stop the Society, you can't get back on that ship, can you? In that case, your only option is to work with us, Buster.
And if you hadn't been abducted, I could have destroyed the Glorious as I originally planned.
Yeah, sorry. Wait, hold on. How can you just say destroy the Glorious so easily? I know it's the Society we're talking about, but were you really gonna kill them all?
It will take nothing less to stop Wiseman and Lo. And even then, there's a decent chance they'd survive the destruction of the Glorious.
For the love of... No, actually, I think it's for the best I got caught. You were going to do something completely crazy, Joshua. You're all, hey, Estelle's being all cute and naive again, aren't you?
No, not at all. It's just that you've matured a lot as a person while we've been apart. But ultimately, you're still Estelle. That makes me happier than I thought possible.
Oh, come on, Estelle. I think this Joshua smile still make my heart race. It's because it's been a while, isn't it? Still gets me right there.
Estelle?
Hey, you got along pretty well with that tomboy, right?
Tomboy? Oh, you mean Josette. Well, at first we had our differences. Even so, we came to understand each other pretty well by the end, I'd say.
Understand each... Did you kiss her?
What?
Question, answer, give.
Right. Of course I didn't. Our relationship wasn't like that.
Oh, good. Well then. Can I request a do-over of that night?
A do-over? Oh.
The first kiss is really important to a girl, you know? And it was all your fault that mine got wasted. So you've got to take responsibility, mister.
Estelle, I suppose I do.
Yep. Victory.
Hey, Joshua. Who? Huh?
Hey, Joshua!
Is it the Skybants? You guys aren't so bad yourselves. Thanks for the help.
That tomboy! Heck, you got away too, huh? I was hoping you'd stay caught. Gee, maybe I should have thrown you at them as a distraction, but I don't think they like grimy tomboys.
Come on, Josette, don't start a fight.
You won't object to a brief truce, I hope, Miss Bracer.
Yeah, well, you guys did save us back there then. So, thank you, really. We wouldn't have made it without you.
There's no need to thank us.
I don't remember saving you. So just keep your things to yourself, okay? Okay, one of you is getting dragged off to prison after all, it looks like.
That's Side-Stray. What are your plans now?
Huh?
We came to ask again if you want to come with us, but I'm thinking it looks like we don't even need to ask, huh?
Yeah, forgive me. I'm not really certain how things will go from here. Right now, though, I will be traveling with Estelle.
Joshua.
I see.
Yeah, whatever. At least there's still a chance. What? Joshua, remember, you get tired of Miss Airhead over there. Just come on back to us. You'll always have a place on the Bobcat, okay? Walk over here and call me an Airhead one more time, you greasy tomboy.
Thank you, Josette. Don, Kyle, I owe all of you so much.
That's our line.
Good luck and stay safe. Hopefully we'll meet again someday.
Well then. I'm so happy we finally got him back. Now the question is, where are the rest of the party members? They should have been in Bose. Estelle.
What is it?
You do understand that the enemies we've made are overwhelmingly powerful. You were captured primarily as bait to lure me out, I suspect. That way the glories wouldn't be destroyed in Wiseman's absence.
Oh.
And to be honest, Lowe probably could have saved the ship after kicking our bodies into the sea. I'm fairly sure the reason he didn't was out of pity. Pity at how weak I was, I mean. All of the enforcers are the same. In terms of pure power, they're all masters far stronger than me, even Renee. We have picked what will probably be the hardest fight of our lives.
Yeah.
But I do promise. I promise I won't ever run from reality again. I will walk with you until the very end.
Joshua, I promise to. To the very end.
The whereabouts of Bonds.
Finally! I just want to cry.
Up towers. Figures.
This is Blue Blanc. The device is in place. I await the beginning of the ceremony.
This is Direwolf. All done here. Hurry up and get this started.
So we're finally gonna see what the towers do, huh? What is the point of these things?
This is Bewitching Bell. The beta is in place. Renee here. I'm ready, so we can start whenever.
The moment is upon us. Let us begin stage 3 of the plan.
Aurora, sealed in the darkness which Septium's light does not reach. May you gaze upon our poor material world through your gospel.
Here we go. What's it gonna do?
What the hell? An eye is opened in the sky.
Gaze upon these 4 pillars. They are the final shackles that bind you. Simple they may appear to be, but know that their purpose was long shrouded by the decree of man. With hands which bend the will of all, reveal their true form.
What the hell? What is this?
Oh dear. What's it doing? Why are these things activating? Is the Shining Ring some kind of creature or something then? Because it sounds like he's talking to something.
Ladies and gentlemen, our blessed celebration is ready. Now go, enjoy it to your fullest.
Excellent.
We, the enforcers of Ouroboros,
By order of the Angath.
we shall now liberate you of your shackles.
The Chetrasilic Towers. Here we go. I guess we're gonna have to go to the towers and stop them, aren't we? And that's the situation as it stands, and all the information I gathered while aboard the Glorious.
This is like looking into the maw of madness. Think a monster of a ship like that has intruded into Libero. What could they possibly plan to do with something so powerful?
Unfortunately, I did not manage to learn all the details of the gospel plan. I do know that they've already begun the next phase of it, though.
They said the third stage of the plan was getting ready to start, but that's about it. The situation is grim. General Morgan has the army begun to plan a response.
These two, as might be expected, contacted Cassius last night before coming here. At his suggestion, I put the entire army on a state of high alert. We have the entire aerial fleet and the air patrolling the width and berth of the entire kingdom now, Your Majesty.
I see. Very good. Estelle, Joshua, thank you very much for your hard work.
No, it's nothing. We just did the right thing, you know?
To be honest, I should have approached you much earlier. I apologize for my earlier behavior, especially the theft of an airship.
Wait, Joshua.
It's alright, Estelle. I'm prepared for whatever punishment they deem fit.
Your Majesty, what shall we do with him?
Yes, I believe we will have to bend the letter of the law to match its spirits in this case. In light of all the information on the society you have brought us, Joshua Stray, I am willing to pardon you for your past deeds.
Really? But, Your Majesty...
It is all right, Joshua. To be honest, an orphan of Hamel deserves a far greater recompense than the Queen's simple discretion.
Oh.
As I imagined you do know, that I knew of the massacre and have remained quiet about it until now.
What? What do you mean?
The 100 Days' War began with a furious declaration of war from Erebonia to Libero. It was given on the basis that the butchery at Hamel was conducted by Libero's armed forces. However, as a condition of the treaty that ended the war, the Empire retracted the accusation, on the grounds that neither side would ever, under any circumstances, speak of Hamel again.
Just like Glove said.
Once I considered the circumstances, I could, if vaguely, see what had happened in the Empire. However, even though Ocasius' counterattack plan had gained us significant victories, Erebonia had not committed the bulk of its military to the invasion of Libero. If they returned with the greater part of their army, after realizing that, I agreed to their conditions.
Oh.
I chose to prioritize my nation's safety over the pursuit of the truth. I destroyed any hope of the victims who were lost in the shadows as had for justice. Those words that Lieutenant Lawrence, that Leonhardt said to me, "You are hardly qualified to feel pity for me." He was absolutely correct.
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, please. Do not blame yourself. You had no connection to the massacre, and the safety of your entire nation was at risk. As ruler, you made the right decision.
Joshua.
This land of Libero is my home. It is the place that mended my broken heart. I don't hate you for choosing to protect it, Your Majesty. I thank you for it.
Joshua. Yeah.
Thank you, Joshua. To hear you say that feels as though a burden was lifted from my shoulders.
Estelle! Joshua!
Is it our friends?
Everyone! Guys! Estelle! I'm so glad you're safe. And Joshua! You're both back! You're both back! Chloe, Tita! Hi guys, sorry to make you worry. Really, you two. The way you behave can drive a woman to drink, you know.
Still, good to see you brought our little runaway after all.
Shara, Agate.
Glad to see you two are back.
I'm certain this too must be the divine guidance of Idios.
Sorry for all the fuss.
Dang well better be.
Well, better be.
Oh, Kevin!
I gotta tell you, Stell, when you got snatched up, I was just about flipped out in every direction I could be. Seriously, don't make me worry like that next time, okay?
Yeah, sorry about that.
So then, this must be...
Yes, I'm Joshua Stray. A pleasure to meet you, Father Graham.
Ugh, even more handsome than I expected. Wait, you know me?
I heard about you once or twice while keeping an ear open for what Estelle was doing. I heard about how you helped Estelle when she was in need several times. Thank you. I'm grateful for your help.
It wasn't that big deal. So if you two have made up, I won't say anything. Except... just don't leave your girlfriend in the lurch like that again, huh? Otherwise, some of us will take that as a cue she's single again.
I will, keep that in mind.
Huh? What are you two whispering about?
Nothing, just a guy thing.
Yeah, it's nothing.
If it's something dirty, I can show you the girl thing we do with a stick in response.
Pardon me, Your Majesty. This feels so much more right.
Dad!
Cassius.
General Bright, thank you for coming.
Have you gotten the orders out to all forces?
Yes, I flew out here as soon as I was finished. I thought it was about time to come and do my duty as a father.
What?
We spoke on the phone yesterday, but this is the first time we've met face to face in a while. Yeah, it is. I'm sorry I made you worry. I knew the oath you made. I'm nearly as much to blame as you are. You need to apologize, but I must do my duty.
Ow. Oh. Whoa, wait, Dad!
It's alright, Estelle. That's what you're supposed to do to a runaway son, right? Exactly. It looks like you understand now. Just how badly everyone was worried about you, Yes. It's just the sort of thing someone like me wouldn't realize, isn't it? Yes, it is a hard thing to truly grasp. No man stands alone, even if he tries his hardest to do so. He's affected by those around him. And conversely, he affects those around him simply through the act of living. Even without meaning to, we form relationships, and in time, those relationships become bonds. Bonds. And a bond, once formed, never breaks. No matter how far we travel, no matter what path we follow, they remain in some form. Do you understand just how strong such bonds can be now? Yeah. Honestly, I underestimated them. I don't understand how powerful they could be at all.
Joshua.
If you've learned that, then I think your little walking tour was worth it. Joshua, you damn fool of a son of mine. Welcome home. Cassius. Dad.
I might say half the foolishness comes from the parents myself.
It's a lovely moment, Morgan. Come now.
Pardon me. Who?
Pardon me. Captain Schwartz, what is it? Your Majesty, sirs, there are massive groups of unidentified creatures near all 5 major cities. From the reports, we suspect that they may be archaisms, but we're not sure. What?
They started moving.
Also, we receive reports of herds of armored beasts and soldiers wearing red from every region. Local guard forces are engaged in finding them back.
As I feared.
I should return to Hawking Gate immediately.
Also,
Schwartz said there can't possibly be more.
there is. We lack details, but there is some kind of abnormality, is the only way to put it, at the towers. The top of each tower has been engulfed in darkness. It's bizarre. Find that.
I hate when my bad feelings turn out to be right.
Furthermore, a guard ship on patrol attempted to approach one. But it began suffering catastrophic system failure as they approached and only managed to barely to pull back.
Almost suspension.
What about ground-based scouts? I've already dispatched them. No word back yet.
Excuse me, Captain Schwartz. I have a report.
It's getting bad.
The scouting units deployed to the towers have all been destroyed. It sounds impossible that every squad was scattered by just one person. The reports are consistent.
What? It can only be...
Yeah, only an enforcer could do that. Dad, the normal army troops have no hope of defeating them. Let me go.
Excuse me, Joshua, but why are you trying to go out on your own? Did you already forget the promise we made? But Estelle, the Society's on the move. As a bracer of Libero, I can't just sit back here and ignore them. I'm going after them too, either way. Estelle... It isn't just Estelle either. I'm coming as well. I have my own personal reasons for wanting to confront one of them as well.
As do I.
Shara, Zen...
Point is, you ain't the only one tied up in this. Don't run off without us, got it?
That's right, Joshua. This is just the kind of time we all need to work together.
Agate, Tita... Thank you. I appreciate it. Looks like you've decided. Then allow me to make a formal request of the Bracer Guild on behalf of the Royal Army. I want you to investigate and resolve the situations at each of the Tetrasilic Towers. Bring the phenomenon to a halt, and if possible, apprehend those responsible.
Yeah, got it.
The Guild accepts your mission, General Bright.
Grandmother, will you lend us the Arthiel? Huh? Your Highness! Certainly. This is a situation which demands haste. I was considering offering the Arthiel regardless, but if you're asking yourself, does that mean you're ready? No. Not yet. When I return the ship, however, then I will have an answer for you. Very well. Libel's wings of hope are yours to use as you see fit. Thank you very much. Julia, prepare the RCL for launch, please. We must head to the towers immediately. By your command, milady.
And so Liberal fell into chaos not seen since the 100 Days' War. Cassius and Morgan returned to Leyston Fortress and the Hacken Gate, respectively, to take command of the Royal Army. Meanwhile, Stella and her friends head for the towers which dot the landscape using the RCL. Alright. What are you doing?
Olivier. I didn't expect you'd have to go back to Erebonia, Olivier. Isabel of the Blue.
No, to be honest, I was due back for some time. However, you, Estelle, so monopolized my time, I delayed my return for quite a while.
I see. Sorry, I guess it's my fault.
Not at all. Don't you worry your precious head over it. In return for my accompanying you hither and yon, I was able to reunite with my dear sweet Joshua after all. You're the same as always, Olivier. Say, Olivier, what is it? You? No, never mind. Thank you for taking the time to help Estelle on her journeys. I merely followed my whims. You need not be so guarded. Though if you insist on a passionate farewell kiss, well...
Yeah, no, that's enough, thanks. Can't say goodbye seriously at least once.
I thought you would have learned by now that I'm always serious. Estelle, Joshua, Shara, everyone. You have great trials ahead of you, so be careful. Know that Olivia Lindheim shall pray for your success from the skies of Erebonia.
Thanks, Olivier.
You take care, too. Stay safe, Olivier.
If we get the chance, we should go drinking again. Next time we meet, try ditching the love-struck idiot act, alright?
Goodbye, Olivier.
Didn't you know you long, but it was good times. See ya.
Farewell, Olivier. Thank you for your help.
I guess we're leaving Olivier. Hey, Russell!
Hey, Grandpa? Hello again, friend. Tita, have you been a good girl? Yep.
Back up a sec, Gramps. Why are you here?
Well, as you may have noticed, a fair bit's going on. They brought me on board a few days ago. Far more importantly, Estelle, Joshua. It does an old man's heart good to see you two back safely. Yeah, we managed it somehow.
I'm sincerely sorry to have you worried you, Professor.
No, my boy. If you're back safe, that's what matters. So, the business at hand is the Tetrasilic Towers and that strangeness atop them. Looks like I'll have to throw this whole back into another mystery. Thanks, Professor. I was wondering, too, do you have any suggestions for which tower we should start with?
That's a good question. The closest are the Amberl and Carnelia towers, but really, they're all the same now.
With Alexia speed, the distance doesn't really matter. My advice would be to prioritize targets which have solid information on our enemies. Information? Like what? We've received an update from the scout unit dispatched to Esmeralda's tower. A masked man in formal white clothing appeared there.
That would have to be Blue Blanc.
That must be the Phantom Thief guy. But what we heard back in the castle, to be defeated by one man.
Guess he isn't just an awful clown after all.
Blue Blanc, the Phantom Thief. His specialty as an enforcer is in his trickery. False image copies, shadow pinning, that sort of thing. Fighting him is going to be like fighting a riddle.
That sounds ducky. Still, just knowing who the enemy is will make it easier than any other tower. Okay, let's head for Esmeralda's tower first. As you wish. Engines full ahead. Set course for Esmeralda's tower in the Roland region.
Bye, Olivier! Kind of feels a bit sad that we're leaving you behind, but at the same time, have fun, go cause chaos somewhere else while there's chaos going here! And so ends the moratorium I place upon myself. Now, I may have yet one chance left, perhaps.
Wait!
Oh?
Wait!
Ah, you two.
Oh, they're gone!
Didn't make it in time, huh?
Oh, what's ho, good reporters? Were you hoping to get aboard as you did during the Dragon case?
Yeah, we heard Joshua was back. Now, whatever. Dorothy, hurry up and have a shot of the RTL. If you use the long distance lens, we should be able to get a usable shot.
Aye, aye, sir.
So what are you two doing now?
You say your goodbyes.
Such as they were to make, yes.
How have your preparations come along? I managed to arrange everything with my uncle. As for Chancellor Osborne, he's actually found the idea to be perfectly timed.
He does seem like the kind of man who would be well liked by Librarians. This will be a grand processional.
You have the nastiest hobbies. I can already see their shocked expressions in my mind.
But that is a large part of the goal, my friend. And so, when next we meet, we shall be foes. Olivia? Do not lose to the likes of the Society, my erstwhile Librarian allies. Excuse you? What do you mean? What do you mean? We're gonna fight Olivier? I don't want to fight Silly Boy. Why you do this to me? Alright, so we're gonna start seeing what's going on with these towers. We've arrived at Esmeralda's Tower. Whoa, so that was seriously fast. It wasn't even 3 minutes, was it?
That's about right, yeah. We were about 3 times as fast as a big passenger airship.
The engine, right.
What's happening on top of the tower?
Let me put it on display.
Let's see. I'm curious.
What the hell? Oh, what in the heck? Yeah, I understand what you mean now. Yeah, that's something. I don't even know how to respond to that.
Looks a bit like the black wave of the gospel myths, but static.
Yes, but unlike the wave, it's confined to the top of the tower. I wouldn't recommend we get close.
No, probably not. What the hell?
Julia, how will we get to the surface?
Unfortunately, the terrain is too rough to land the RCL. We should be able to get close enough to lower the lift while hovering. Use that.
The lift?
The cargo bay elevator lift. It's normally used to load items onto the ship.
Ah, okay.
Now we just need to decide who should investigate the tower and who should stay in reserve.
Of course, I'm bringing... Well, if it's Blue Blanc, I feel like I need to have Chloe, and I don't know who else, honestly. We're gonna probably use everyone at some point in some way, I feel. At least I'm gonna try to, because I feel like everyone needs to be part of this at some point. But everyone's got their own target, I feel, here. Renee, for Renee, we'll use Tita. For Luciola, we'll use Sherazard. For Leonhart, we'll use Agate. And for Walter, we'll use Zin. So... Kevin. You know what? Yeah, Kevin, you can come. And I was going to use Olivia originally here.
Right then, I'll be busy in the lab downstairs. If you kids need your armaments tuned up or need new cores, come by. You bet. Right, remember, you lot, we still don't know what the enemy's goal is. Have a care as you rush into dangers like palms here.
It feels so good to have him back. Okay, once we're ready, let's get to the surface.
Yeah, the lift is in the cargo bay.
It feels so good to have him back. Yeah. Oh, it feels too good, honestly. It is illegally good. Take the ebony shoes. Take the ebony suit. Yeah. I can't. It genuinely just feels too good. Oh, I'm so happy we have him back. I'm genuinely tearing up here, honestly. I'm not even gonna lie. Unironically, kind of tearing up. It just feels so good to have him back, man. I've missed him. My bro has returned. Let's go take a look at... Oh, hey, hello.
Why is everyone gathered here, Professor? I was getting an opinion or two. To be honest, I found a base for a certain piece of equipment I'm developing.
A certain piece of...
Well, when you put it like that, I've gotta know. I'm sorry, but I can't speak more of it just yet. It's quite possible nothing will come of it, and I'm just a stubborn old fool. For now, look forward to getting something new soon, and wish me luck, huh?
Hey, Capua. Ah, here we go. I was about to say, first off, can I upgrade Joshua's slots? No, I shouldn't be surprised by this development, to be real with you. Quartz.
We got... It looks like everything here's the same, I think. Yeah, I think everything here's the same. So we'll probably just get things like... I'll get a hit for... Give me the EP Cup 4 before I forget. And give me a move 3. Yes. Okay. Let's take a look at what I've got here. It really does just feel good to have him back. I'm just so happy. My boys returned to me. Let's see. Mind 4. Any new moves that accesses to? No. Impede. We're probably just going to do some checking of equipment right here for the remainder of the video, so if you want to go ahead and cut out, you can, but I just thought it'd be a good idea to go ahead and get this. You can have cast 2 because you actually do decent with arts, so we'll do that, and we'll give you EP3 cut. And then Estelle, you can have a bunch of upgrades. HP 4, for example. EP cut, not. By a bunch, I guess I meant 1. Mind 3, attack 4. Oh, it just feels so good to have him back. Alright. Let me go. Let's check the shop. Hang on. Ah, we got new weaponry here. Yes. Give me everything you have, game. Battle Saber, Grandbringer, GO2, Gigantic Arm, Composite Bow, the Ram Armor, and Strega G's. Let's first equip all these weapons we've got. Spiral Rod, the Karambit, the Battle Saber, and the Composite Bow. And then we'll sell what we've got of those. Don't need any of these. I'm not sure how I feel about Olivier's statement of, oh, we'll be enemies next time we meet. Like, what the hell do you mean, Olivier? I don't want to be scared of you, of all people, honestly. Gonna be real with you. Not what I was hoping for, really. All these can be sold because they're useless now. If Olivier can't be part of the team when fighting Blue Blanc, then at the very least, I think I do think that a good substitute would be Chloe, because technically speaking, Blue Blanc was originally going for Chloe, wasn't he? That was like the whole thing at the beginning of the game with Blue Blanc, like he was trying to get Chloe. So, yeah, there's that. Let's shop a bit more, because we still need gear. We need... I need all of this armor. Saram. Saram. What is it? It's 648 to... Jesus Christ. But again, though, I am very surprised, and I'm also exceedingly scared. Why would he leave us and say, we're going to be enemies? Like, are you... The thing is, he's obviously not working for the friggin'... It's obviously not because he's, like, working with freaking whatchamacallit, the, Ouroboros. But at the same time, it sounds like he's going to try and take advantage of the chaos that's going to be caused by Ouroboros. To try and do something. I don't know what, but knowing Olivier, I don't know if I want to know. I don't know if knowing is a good thing. I'm gonna sell all these, I don't use them. Alright, I still can't buy all of them, but we can buy 3. Maybe if I equip these and then sell the rest, I can... Bit of a decrease in the other departments, but I think it's important for more defense overall. Then we'll do... Sell the shoe. Sell the ceramic spikes. Yeah. That's not enough. We'll convert. You know what? I've barely got enough to do anything. Let's just sell the rest of it. I could have just been doing that. Not that. It still just feels so good to have Joshua back. The whole game's been building up to this moment, and it tastes so sweet! Anyways, put on some shoes. Alright, I think we're all set up for gear and stuff. So, we're gonna go ahead and end it here for today. And my goodness, what a day it was. Thank you all so much for watching, hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you all later. Peace!